Show. Andy sits down with internet celebrity Hannah Hart. We take a closer look at the Rogue One 360 experience and much, much more. Now, from the Lucasfilm headquarters, it's the Star Wars Show.
Hello, I'm Peter Townley.
And I'm Andy Gutierrez. Welcome to the Star Wars Show, a show that keeps on going no matter what, because that's what rebellions do.
Yes, what are we rebelling against?
Boredom on the internet.
To procrastination! This week marks the release of the brand new Rogue One tie-in novel Catalyst by James Luceno.
The novel takes place before the events of Rogue One and follows Orson Krennic's development of a superweapon, the Death Star, for the notorious Sheev Palpatine, and a scientist that could be the key in its success by the name of Galen Erso.
Jin's father. The book is available right now.
Also announced this week, Darth Maul will be getting his own Marvel miniseries.
Written by Cullen Bunn with art by Luke Ross, the story follows Maul's earlier years during his training with Darth Sidious and before his spectacular weight loss in The Phantom Menace. Because he lost his legs.
And you can read it for yourself when the Darth Maul miniseries debuts in February.
And for more breaking news from around the galaxy, check out StarWars.com.
We'll be right back after this delicious cup of coffee. You know, Peter, everything's so cold and overcast right now. It's like we're in a fog.
Yeah. You know, I might have just the thing to cheer you up.
Oh? The following segment is a paid advertisement from our friends at Verizon.
Anthony Carboni here in Santa Monica at the Verizon Rogue One Recon 360 experience launch event.
I'm very, very excited to be here to present this to you.
Due to the magic of 360 immersive video, I will finally be where I've always belonged, in the cockpit of an X-Wing. That's it. It's crazy, right?
It literally, you're in another dimension. It almost scares me because I love Star Wars too much that I know that this is an actual problem.
I'm in an X-Wing. I've got an R2 unit. Somebody's got to tell the rebels about the Death Star.
It's like frightening to me how much I felt like I was in an X-Wing, which is really all I ever wanted.
I know, I think that's what any Star Wars fan has ever wanted.
And if you want to get your eyeballs in this thing, and believe me, you do want to get your eyeballs in this thing, head to a Verizon store now for the full experience.
Hey guys, today I want to welcome to the Star Wars Show an awesome woman, digital influencer, best-selling author, Hannah Hart.
Hi. Hello. That's me.
So, My Drunk Kitchen, which is something that I've actually been a fan of for quite a long time. Are you actually drunk when you shoot it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Being someone who has their roots in YouTube, what has that community been like for you?
Blessedly, and I don't know why, my community, my small corner of the internet is filled with the most interesting, compassionate, intelligent people. I'm lucked out. I know, truly, like, I love my community.
Your new book, Buffering: Unshared Tales from a Life Fully Loaded, just came out, and it went straight to the bestseller list. Tell me a little bit about that book.
I grew up in a household that was very complicated. My mother suffers from schizophrenia, and it was undiagnosed our entire lives. Our whole world really fell apart. I wrote it to explain what that journey was like for me and why I take my life so seriously and why I think it's important to choose to be positive. And I really like Star Wars because it's kind of like that battle between light and dark within. Like, that's really what the crux of it is about. Don't choose the dark side, you're choosing the light side, you know? And so we are the Star Wars. And I've always really admired Carrie Fisher because she speaks really openly about her mental health and really, really honest and really straightforward. She even I went to school at Berkeley, and she was doing a one-woman show.
I've always wanted to see her show.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons she's, a hero of mine, is because she's such a loud advocate, and she doesn't have a filter, and sometimes that's a bit of...
Sometimes it's for the best.
Is there a character that you find that you see yourself in?
Probably C-3PO, if I'm going to be really honest.
Translator.
Oh dear. That's really me. I am quite anxious and panicky.
And you have a knack for communications.
Right.
There's that. I can see this.
Like gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm digging this.
I'm down, and I bet C-3PO would probably really like puns.
Thank you so much for coming by. It was a lot of fun, and I wish you the best of luck in the end of your year. And guys, for more Hannah Hart, go to youtube.com/myharto and find all the information about buffering. Go to bufferingbook.com. There will be more Star Wars show and
Previously on Antiques Rogue Show.
Yeah, it's like dubstep music. Let's see what else we got here in my pretty bag of goodies. Look at that. That is Lando cologne. Let me, ooh, smells like betrayal. That is old. It burns.
I knew we should have tested that a little more.
Why does it burn?
You might get somewhere between 10 and 15.
So, well, 15. We'll put this at 15.
15 with an asterisk. Okay, you're getting me with the Ewoks now.
Yeah.
This is Playful Wicket the Ewok, and it's in really good shape. 4 ounces of chocolate soap.
It looked like chocolate. When I bought it, I thought it was chocolate.
$5.
All right, put it on the board. Check this baby out.
This is from the 1985 TV series. This could bring in 125 perhaps on the card.
That is amazing.
It's a little bent, but you could probably flatten that out even.
Yeah, maybe take a, like an iron to it. Well, maybe not that, but there's other versions of flattening. This has been Steve Sansweet, everyone. Pew, 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 pew. That's like all the editing. ILM will do it, so. Lots of explosions. Good night.
Last week on the Star Wars show, we wanted to know what your favorite Star Wars books were, and I think I can confidently say that this was our most responded to request yet.
I think so too. And I'm going to totally butcher your name here, but Dino Araujo, whose favorite book, quote, has to be Heir to the Empire because that was my first step into the EU. Gotta love Thrawn.
Johnny Flashman showed off his Return of the Jedi book, which has been enjoyed by 3 generations of Star Wars fans.
And Caleb Klingon said Lost Stars was the first time he ever threw a book across the room because it blew his mind.
And speaking of mind-blowing, next week is the 20th anniversary of Starwars Com.
20 years! I feel really old now.
Tell me about it.
And to celebrate, we want to know what your favorite memory from Starwars.com is. There's 20 years of history there, so think way back to 1997 and then just inch forward. For me, I love the set diary episodes from episode 3 that Pablo spearheaded.
For me, it was actually being the voice of Star Wars on social media for about 2.5 years.
The voice, what does that mean?
If you saw a post by Star Wars from April 2013 to January 2016, odds are I was the one that wrote it.
Huh, you learn something new every day. You can send in your favorite memories to us by using the hashtag SWCom20.
Finally, be sure to check out the Star Wars After Show presented by Verizon, where I gather a panel of Lucasfilm employees to break down all the happenings in this week's episode of the Star Wars Show.
Watch it this Thursday and every Thursday on youtube.com/Verizon.
Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you. With all of us, really.
Yeah. That's so nice.